All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here. And today we have a new pair of watches from MMI Watches. I want to thank MMI for including me on the tour for these watches. I think these just came from Rob Stewart at Random Rob channel. They've also been a Time to Go Travel and Timepieces. Bob took a look at them on a few other channels. Luckily, they made it to my channel, and I'm so excited. Now, these are still on the Kickstarter campaign today and tomorrow, and I think on the 6th, they actually go live on the website. So you still have about 2 days to jump over to Kickstarter and get some of their good deals. I do believe that this one is going right around $401 US at the Kickstarter campaign right now, and this one is around $365 is what I want to say on the Kickstarter website. Those prices, of course, will change once they go live on the 6th. So cool watches. As a matter of fact, I love MMI, and today I am wearing my Turret chronograph, which is an awesome watch. When I got one of these in to review on the channel, I contacted the owner and said, hey, when you get one available, I want to have one of the production models. And he sold me a production model. I'm really, really excited to have this watch in the collection. But this is the new Cuttlechron from MMI Watches. Cuttlechron, it's named after the cuttlefish, which is a really interesting fish. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we go through design. But as you can see, these watches are going to be available in two different case construction materials. You have a stainless steel construction here on the left-hand side, and you have a bronze construction here on the other side. I'll put the type of bronze right here in the video so you guys know what type of bronze that is. But other than that, the case materials, they're very similar watches, and of course the strap and bracelet design on the watches. I don't believe there's any metal bracelet for this, of course, because it's a bronze watch. You'd have to make a whole bronze bracelet. But let's go ahead and start out with the stainless steel model here on the left. So the Cuttlechron, named after the cuttlefish. If you guys are familiar with the cuttlefish, it is a fish that can live like up to 600 meters under the sea, and it has amazing camouflage capabilities. It can change its colors to anything it wants. And when I say cuttlefish, you think of a fish, but man, they really don't look like a fish. And when we check out the case back on this, you'll understand that. To me, it's some kind of a cross between a squid and something else, but really awesome case design on this watch. Now, very square case. I'm not sure what you call this design, but what it does have is hidden lugs going along with that cuttlefish camouflage concept, and also what they're calling their camouflage crown design here, which really fits in nicely at the corner of the watch. As you guys can see, it really kind of matches up to the other side of the case here really nicely. Of course, the MMI loomed crown there with their logo on it is really, really awesome. The dial on the watch has your typical date functionality here on this this inner dial here, where you can see the red on the 24th over there. Really, really cool design, and that is also present on my Turret chronograph has that functionality too, which I think is a really cool way of displaying the date. Applied indices on this watch all the way around. You can see the cutouts for that date window down there. Cool baton style hands on this watch, reaching all the way out to the minute track, and that bright orange pip, or that bright orange color on that second hand, makes it really nice and bright and easy to see. The bezel on the watch is 120 click. You guys can hear that. They're very nice and smooth. Everything locks in nice and tight. Not really any black back play to speak of. Oops, I didn't get that right, and that'll drive people crazy. So let's go ahead and land it right there on the 12 o'clock. Nice and grippy ceramic bezel insert on this watch. It is Lume, so stick around for that Lume shot. Now you can see I touched it and I got little marks on it. That's one of the drawbacks, I think, to me, of especially these polished ceramic crystals. They can get fingerprints on them, but who cares? It's absolutely beautiful. The finish on the watch, you can see this polished chamfer around the square edge of the watch, which is just beautiful and really pops. Then it's brushed along the sides, and another polished chamfer underneath along the bottom of the watch. Take a look at the case back on this watch, and you can see the cuttlefish. And like I said, that does not look like a fish to me, but that's what it's called. And it can camouflage itself. It's really amazing what it can do. You can see quick release spring bars being used on this watch, which is really cool. These appear to be limited to 300 pieces each, as you guys can see the one of 300 on there. There are 5 different colorways available in each dial, so pretty cool. Miyota 9015 movement in this watch, beating away there, 28,800 vibrations per hour, which is awesome. There's your Cuttlechron there on the back, the logo there. And then what else do we have written on here? Sapphire and 150 meters of water resistance. Sapphire crystal, of course, on this watch. And you can see the case back screws, non-traditional for a dive watch, being held down with those 4 screws at the corner. Being 150 meters, this would almost kind of fall into that skin diver category for that. but not really that big of a deal. Case size on this, you have a 42 millimeter case from side to side. Hidden lugs mean you have 42 millimeters north to south on this watch, also, and 12.7 millimeters of thickness from the case back to the top of the dome sapphire crystal on the watch. It will fit watches with 22 or straps with 22 millimeter lugs on them. Very cool looking watch. This one is pretty hefty on the stainless steel bracelet. Let's take a look at the bronze model. Now, I'm a fan of a yellow dial. As you guys can tell, I like yellow dials. I recently picked up the Pogue reissue from Seiko and love that watch, but very nice. Now, this one is much lighter on this genuine leather strap here and looks really, really nicely. You can see on the back of the strap the MMI logo there. The Cuttlechron again on the back. This looks like it's number 3 of 300. And let's see, I wanted to see. There's our Cuttlechron, and this is in CUSN 8 bronze. That's the type of bronze. And that, from my understanding, is a true marine grade bronze. So very nice. This watch is going to patina very nice over the years. Again, loomed crown on this watch. And let's go ahead and listen to the bezel on the bronze model. Very nice. Everything locks in nicely. And again, ceramic bezel insert with lume on there. I'm not sure of the type of lume. We'll go ahead and kill the lights here in a second and check out the lume on both of these. But let's pause it for a second and get each one on my 7-inch wrist and see how they look. All right, so here's the stainless version on my wrist. And honestly, if I was to pick one right now as my favorite watch and actually colorway and everything, it's this black model. I really, really like the colors on this. I like the way everything pops. It's beautiful, but very tactical and cool at the same time. So I like the way this one looks. This would probably be my choice if I was to pick one of these up from MMI watches. Let's check out the bronze one on my wrist. All right, there you go. Much lighter on the wrist on this leather strap. Feels very, very nice. I love the looks of a bronze watch. Very nice. I have at least, I think at least 2 in the collection right now. I think I have a Steinhardt and I have a Phoebus Eagle Ray Bronze, which is a cool watch. So, all right, guys, let's dim the lights and check out the lume. All right, well, just dimming the studio lights, you guys can see the lume on these. And I'm thinking that maybe this yellow one has a lume dial. I can't really tell. Maybe it's just the the way the light's hitting it, but really cool. There's also really nice texture on this black dial here, like a brushing, which looks really, really good. So, all right, there you go. So you definitely have a lume dial on the yellow watch. And you have BGW9, it looks like, being utilized on both of these watches on the lume bezel insert as well as the dial indices. Looking really, really good. So 2 great looking timepieces. Again, you're going to be at $401 on the Kickstarter price right now until the 6th of October 2024. And you're going to be at about $365 over there on the Kickstarter website for the stainless steel version until the 6th of October 2024. So, all right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you have not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.